Good morning, class. It's Tuesday and we're going to learn some sight words this week. You all know we've been learning sight words all year long. Why do we do that? Because sight words help us read. They are words that are really hard to sound out. So the only way to learn them is to put them in our brain by memorizing them. So this week we have 3 new ones. After, about, to. And I just want to take one quick minute to go over the last one because we have 3 sight words that we learn. To, as in to, which means more of a function. I will go to the park. We also learned TWO, which is a number word. I have 2 apples. And this week we're learning TOO. Another way to think about this word is also. So we're going to come up with a sentence in a little bit, how we can use the new sight word TOO this week. So let's go over the first one. After. Now remember, we have to memorize these. So what I want you to do is have a paper and pencil ready because you're going to write the word just like we do in class on our whiteboard boards, but at home you can use a whiteboard or you can use paper and pencil. And we're going to write the word, we're going to say the word, we're going to write the word again, and we're also going to practice it in a sentence. So say it with me. After. After. A-F-T-E-R. After. Let's say it 3 times. After. Now let's spell it. A-F-T-E-R. After. Now let me show you the sentence that I came up with. So this says, after breakfast comes lunch. Now let's talk about sentences. Remember, we always start a sentence with an uppercase letter. And if we don't know a word, we can always use our powers. The first one I think of is sound power, so I can sound this out. After breakfast comes lunch. Now when you're writing your sentences, I want you to make sure you have finger spaces in between every word. Remember at school we used to have our handy dandy spacemen, our reminder to use spaces between our words. And at the end of a sentence, always make sure you have punctuation. It can be a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. Today I have a period. After breakfast comes lunch. Now I want you to try it. So pause the video and you practice writing your sight words 3 times and come up with your own sentence. Okay, let's move on to the second sight word, about. Let's say it together, about. A-B-O-U-T. About. Let's do it 2 more times. About. A-B-O-U-T. About. One more time. About. A-B-O-U-T. About. Okay, you can pause the video now and practice writing about at least 3 times. Okay, now we're going to write a sentence. Let me show you my sentence that I did. Here, you want to read it with me, okay? The book is about flowers. Now let's remember, when we write a sentence, we have to start with an uppercase letter. We have to use finger spaces in between every word. And at the end, we need a punctuation mark, and we have a period. So let's read this together. The, that's another sight word. We know that one from the beginning of the year. The book, the book is about flowers. So you can pause the video again and write your sentence using the sight word about. Okay, and our last sight word today is to. I'm going to move this one over. So let's practice reading the word to. To. T-O-O. To. To. T-O-O. To. Last time. To. T-O-O. To. Now remember, this is not the number word, and it's not the function, meaning I will go to the park. This word means also. So I thought this would be a good sentence. Let's read this together. My soup is too hot. Now remember, let's go over our sentences again. Capital or uppercase letter at the beginning of the sentence. Make sure we put that finger in between every word. And this time I ended my sentence with an exclamation point. So you can end your sentence with a question mark, a period, or an exclamation point. My soup is too hot. Now if we got to this word and we didn't know what it was, we could use our sound power and sound it out. Hot, hot, and then we blend it, hot. My soup is too hot. All right, class. Good luck this week practicing your sight words. Practice those sentences. And we'll get together again on Friday for our read aloud. Bye.